I call the meeting to order, and we'll start with the national anthem. Just a second, I'll just share my screen with the national. Everybody, please rise up, stand up for the honor of the national anthem.
Jai Hind.
We can be seated. Yes. So I welcome you all in the Rotary Satellite Club of Pune Cantonment. I welcome the guest speaker for today, Mustafa Lokhandwala. I welcome President of Rotary Club of Pune Cantonment, Rotarian S.K. Gupta. I welcome our guest today, Rotarian Rizwan Bhojwani, and my fellow Rotarians. There are a few announcements of the projects that we did this week. One prominent project was Digital Guru Mantra, where our member, Rotarian Sabha, took the lead from our side, and there were about 500 participants in that. It was like a teacher training program to enhance the digital training skills of the teachers. The other project that we did was the skin donation essay project. In that project, about 50 entries we got from different states. Major entries were from Kerala and Madhya Pradesh. So that is where we are reaching through Rotary. And this week we'll be doing a project of Raila, and we'll be starting the project. And it is basically a youth project for the youth, and we invite people, young people, to be a part of a very beautiful design series of lectures from 9 to 2 on the 27th of this month. So that project we'll be doing this week. I invite Rotarian Imtiaz for the secretary announcements.
Hello everyone, good evening, and I welcome you all to this meeting once again. This week we had a couple of sessions and activities, as rightly pointed out by Sadiq, and besides that we had a marriage anniversary of one of our member, Munira Sementwala, which was on 9th of August. This is after our early meeting, and I believe we have our next meeting, face-to-face meeting of Rotary Club of Pune Cantonment Satellite Club, which will be on 3rd of September, Thursday. And this will be in the evening. Normally we meet around 6:30. So 6:30 to 7 is a time where we have interaction, and 7 onwards we begin. So next meeting, face-to-face meeting, is we will be having on 3rd of September at our regular venue, which is at Dula Nagar Chowk, Raha Foundation. Okay. That's all from my side. Over to Sadiq.
Yes, thank you, Imtiaz. And I invite Rotarian Imtiaz again for introducing the speaker today.
All right, great. Thank you again, Sadiq. So I'm really honored to invite one of my acquaintances, and also a renowned professor who has worked with various engineering colleges. He has been a part of CAD/CAM Guru Solutions, a well-known organization in the field of mechanical engineering design. He was a vice president over there. And he has also been a part of a trust called Center for International Education. And he was a director of School of Management over there. He has been a part of various organizations so far. I would not go into reading the resume because it will take a very long time. So I would just like to point out that he's a very eminent speaker. He's empaneled with Yashada. Yashada is a training organization of Government of Maharashtra, which trains for the IAS and officers, administrative officers. Besides that, he's a trainer for activity-based learning for Department of Science and Technology. And he is associated with various organizations like PCERF, Builders Association of India, Safe Skills, Maharashtra Institute of Technology, ASHRAE, Pune chapter, and so on. Not just in academics and in education and in teaching and training, he's also very renowned in his sports scenario. So he has worked as an umpire. He has umpired 6 international events and innumerable national cricket sports tournaments. He is President Emeritus of Maharashtra Rowing Association, member of Executive Committee of Maharashtra Olympic Association. So sports and academics all rolled into one. We rarely have this kind of a combination. And he's also a very eloquent speaker. Besides that, he is presently writing a series of 15 books commissioned by a publisher and 1 book in final stage of editing. So I would say overall he's an all-rounder. And I was lucky enough to be a part of one of his activity which is conducting, which is mentoring of young entrepreneurs. Besides that, I have known him for over 15 years now, and he's also one of my friends' father. So we've been in connection since a long time, and I'm very pleased and glad to invite and introduce to you Mr. Professor Mushtaba Lokhandwala. So let's welcome him with a round of applause, Mr. Mushtaba Lokhandwala.
Thank you very much, Imtiaz. It has been an honor to, I hope I'm able to do justice to whatever you have presented me as. I don't know whether I deserve the hype, but I will, thank you very much for inviting me. So, dignitaries of the Rotary Club and my dear friends here, let us begin with the topic of what I was going to present today. For almost like 40 years of my life, I have been a volunteer in various organizations. And how it has helped me is something that I would like to share with you today. Basically, volunteers are a gift to community. Many of these places, what we see is charity, and that is the end of the involvement in the society. Society needs a little more than just charity, and that's volunteerism. And that's how we're going to talk about. Just a minute. Yeah. So this starts with a small poetry by John Donne, which says that no man is an island. We are all connected. I will not read the poetry because it's this thing. Each of us are connected with everybody. A man is a social animal, and therefore anybody who is diminished diminishes us also. So as they say, a man's death diminishes me, and therefore never send to know for whom the bell tolls, it tolls for thee. So we never know when our turn comes and we have to go, but then what we give back is what matters. So with a beginning like that, let's get into what is volunteering. So basically, volunteering is an altruistic activity, which all of you are already doing. And it provides, an individual provides services for no financial or social gains. And it is for the benefit of a person, a group, an organization. It involves and it is known for its skill development and intended to promote goodness. What happens is the outcomes are measured in terms of skill development, goodness, and improved quality of human life. Now here, sometimes I have seen a lot of volunteers who say, "Ke yaar, I'm doing other people a favor," but it is not so. We ourselves are benefited, and I have seen Imtiaz when he was a college student, and then now after 15 years, I see him presenting himself. Oh my God, what a fantastic development. And that whole root of the process started in his involvement as a volunteer. Many a times we feel down and out about the social situation. So the whole thing that to say is, if you feel helpless, get up and do something. Go out, get going. That's the approach that we need to promote in ourselves. Just saying, "Ke yaar, there are lots of problems in the world," is not going to solve them. So let's begin with this concept of blessed are those who give, because people who give are the happiest people. And I'm sure you have all experienced this, giving and gaining happiness as a return, because there is nothing to measure comparable to that. So we come to this concept of resources that a society needs. A society works on basically 3 T's that we say. A T is the most important is time, and that can come only from volunteers. That doesn't come from donors. Talent, again, comes only from volunteers, not from donors. Treasure, yes, can come from a variety of sources like donations, sponsors, fundraising activity, and so on and so forth. But the 2 things that are there, which only volunteers can give, is time and talent. So we start with the talent, and that's the rarest attribute that a person can contribute. All of you are successful people in your own domains in life. Now, what makes you successful are some of these attributes that I've mentioned here: leadership, organizing capabilities, managing teams, expertise in various domains, and commitments to a cause. These things are what makes you stand out from the general crowd in the society, and that's what is your strength. The only thing that we need to do is contribute, use it to contribute to the society, and that's what matters, because there is a huge dearth of talent at the lower level, and we need to build it up. So talent is not something that you're born with. You don't choose it. It has to be nurtured over a period of time. Self-nurturing and other things are also there. Then we come to the second attribute, and that's time. What happens is a lot of youngsters, idealist, enthusiastic volunteers are willing to give time. Now, people like a little senior in life, they need to guide these youngsters and channelize their energy, and to give them, how do you channelize that? So you give them vision and direction, you channelize their energy, you encourage their creativity, you guide them how to do the activities and nurture their capabilities. So these are some of the things that you do. Now, time is such an important factor. I remember one saying from my late mother. I lost her about 25 years ago. But she would always say कि जिनको कुछ नहीं करना है ना, उनके लिए ये कहावत बोलते थे. I'm sorry to digress into Hindi. I hope you people don't mind that. कि कुछ लोग ऐसे होते हैं कि जिनको काम कौड़ी का नहीं, फुर्सत घड़ी की नहीं. If you go in any organization and you go and meet the top boss, he has enough time to do that, whatever needs to be done. वो नीचे वाला जो होता है ना, वही जरा ज्यादा है, टाइम नहीं अभी मेरे पास, तो अभी मेरा दिमाग मत खा, वगैरह वगैरह. That sort of behavior is always found at the lower levels. The less capable in the society, the more capable people always have the time, because they understand the value of the time. Now, time is one attribute where there is absolutely no difference between the most, the greatest person on the earth, whichever measure you apply, and the least competent of the people, wherever. We all have 24 hours in a day and so on. So there is not even a single difference of a single second in the matter. So it's the most precious resource that we have, and that if we are able to channelize into giving value, the value comes back to us. वो जो कहावत है ना, what you give comes back to you in an enhanced form, and that is what we are. And this is the basis of what we want to talk about. We are all mortal. We have to go someday. From the time we are born to the time we are no more is a small span of time, which we call as a lifetime. What you do with that life is what matters. That's your legacy. That is what you leave behind. Most of us think death happens to other people. It doesn't happen to us. We don't even consider as a factor of our life. So यहाँ पे क्या होता है, जन्नत में जाने के बाद, मरने के बाद, you lose all time management skills because you have an eternity to do. There is no deadlines, nothing. है, होता रहेगा, करते रहेंगे. But that's not how life works on earth here. So there is this famous poetry, if you can, I'm just reading a line of it. Sab ठाट पड़ा रह जाएगा जब लाद चलेगा बंजारा. यानी life goes on और तुम्हारा सब ठाट पड़ा रह जाएगा. You will be finished in no time. बड़े बड़े आए, बड़े बड़े चले गए. यानी सिकंदर जैसे सिकंदर भी हाथ खाली चला गया. क्या मिला? So that's the sort of thing that we need to reinforce and understand and start contributing to the society. This is the third T, and that is treasure. This is an important need of whatever work you do. But remember, money comes, donors need good work to put in money. If you do good work, people will come after you. Are ye low donation. I'm sure some of you have experienced this. So ye jo hai na ek statement hai ke this is the story of a dog puppy which tries to catch its own tail, और वो कितना भी मुड़ के झुक के ट्विस्ट करके खुद की मुंह में पकड़ने की कोशिश करता है तो वो उसके मुंह में नहीं आती है, मगर उसका नाक छोड़ देता है तो अपने आप आती है, कुत्ते की दुम के जैसा पीछे पीछे आती है उसके. So it's like all these things in life are like a dog's tail. If you do good work, it will follow you. But let me put a big this thing to it, condition to it, is donation is an abetment. Abetment is what we say partnership in a crime. Now आप बोलेंगे ये कैसा है? So if you don't know where your money is going, then you become a abettor in the crime. Therefore, it is important to understand whom to give money and where the donation goes. That is a very important part of your process. Otherwise, if it goes into the wrong things, drugs, prostitution, हजार तरह के problems होते हैं society में. And that's what happens is you give money to a parent for fees for the school of the child, वो शाम में शराब के ठेके पर खर्च हो जाता है. ये कई बार दिखता है हम लोगों को. So that's where we need to be very careful of how our donations go. So बीच में मेरी आदत है, I put in some cartoons to make the whole thing light because the topics are heavy. We don't want to this thing. So here I come with a contrast between two things, volunteerism versus donation. So what happens is there are different mechanisms of supporting the society. In volunteerism, what you do is hold the hand. यानी छोटा बच्चा है, उसको चलने के लिए हम सिखाते हैं, तो क्या करते हैं, उसकी उंगली पकड़ के उसको चलना सिखाते हैं. वो गिर रहा है तो उसको संभाल लेते हैं, साइकिल पकड़ के चलाते हैं, ये वो. यहाँ पे डोनेशन इज अबाउट कवरिंग अ शॉर्टफॉल. कहीं कमी पड़ गई है, अभी वक्त निकाल लेना है तो ठीक है. इसमें वॉलंटरिज्म में इट हेल्प्स द चेंज एंड डेवलप्स द राइट माइंडसेट बिकॉज you are involved physically with the person, mentally and physically. Donation doesn't work on the mind. Then volunteerism it builds life capabilities. Donation tides over a crisis. Volunteerism about outcomes are longer lasting. Probably they last a lifetime. And volunteerism, donation will be the outcomes that will last for a very short time till the next period. यानी अभी आपने खाना दिया तो 6 घंटे के बाद वापस भूख लगनी ही है. सो वहां तक आपको डोनेशन काफी नहीं है. फिर यहाँ पे बेनिफिट्स जो है वॉलंटरिज्म के अंदर, बेनिफिट्स बोथ द गिवर एंड द टेकर, और यहाँ पे डोनेशन में दोनों को नुकसान हो सकता है. वो हम लोग देखेंगे कि कैसा है. तो इसमें ना इसके पीछे का एक कंसेप्ट बहुत ही अच्छी एक चाइनीज कहावत है. इफ यू वांट टू feed a man for one time, give him a fish. If you want to feed him for a lifetime, teach him fishing. तो वो जो teaching of fishing है is hand holding of the process. So this is the thing that I was talking about, donation, the sawal is it a virtue? Yes, it is a virtue if it is done right, but not in all situations. Why? Let's look at that. If the donation is an ego trip for the donor, then the donor doesn't give because it does good for the recipient, but because it feeds his ego. तो उसमें क्या होता है? You feed one ego, you destroy another, and that recipient loses the dignity, loses the confidence that I can control my life and build it up. And that is the this thing, and this is इसलिए in many of the traditional systems of donation वो कहावत होती है कि सीधे हाथ से जब देते हो तो बाएं हाथ को पता भी नहीं चलना चाहिए डोनेशन दिया. मगर हमारे यहाँ हम लोग देखते हैं कि उसका एक बड़ा टू डू बना दिया जाता है, बड़े बड़े शामियाने बनाते हैं, ये करते हैं, वो करते हैं, बड़े लोगों को बुलाते हैं, एंड देन उनके सामने बुला के लाइन लगा के खड़ा करते हैं रेसिपिएंट्स को. तो आप समझने की कोशिश कीजिएगा कि ये ऐसा होता है, एंड दैट इज नॉट इम्प्रूविंग द सोसाइटी. Then if the donor doesn't know how it is used, whether for virtue or for vices, abatement is a crime. And what happens is, crime तो ठीक है, you may not be caught, but sin, yes, हमको कहीं ना कहीं जवाब देना है ना, कि वो अगर गुनाह करता है तो उसको हम उसके साथीदार ना हो, ये हमको ख्याल रखना पड़ेगा. अब ये voluntarism has benefits to the society. A society which supports and encourages different form of volunteering is a society that promotes well-being of all its members. आप देखेंगे कि कई जगह there are lots of organizations which do that. Even Rotary does a lot of work in this, and it helps the society, it helps the members of Rotary also, and the recipients get a lot of benefit from that in a variety of ways. But this is something that is ignored, and that is it helps the volunteer too. Because, and we'll see how it helps the volunteers. So both together, the recipient and the volunteer are both part of the society which rises as a whole. जैसा कहते हैं ना कि a tiding rise raises all the boats together. तो वैसा we create a tiding rising tide in the society when we volunteer. So what are the benefits of volunteering? First, it connects you with others. I'm sure all of you have joined Rotary to do good work, but also make friends, right? And that's the beauty of the whole work of volunteering. It is good for your body and mind. It can advance your career and also the business because networking happens. I'll tell you honestly, मेरे दो organizations जिसमें I've spent almost 40 years doing voluntary work. One was this rowing, Maharashtra Rowing Association में, और दूसरा है ज्योतिर्विद्या परिसंस्था Astronomy Association. In whenever I have worked in any company, I have got vendors from these organizations. So it was the networking helped them in business to me also. कहीं मुझे कुछ काम करवाना है तो फोन उठाया, उसको बोल दिया दोस्त को एस्ट्रोनॉमी के कि ये मैं इतना काम कर देना जरा. And it brings fun and fulfillment to your life because when you volunteer, we all grow, all of us, not only the recipient but even the volunteers. So let's look at all the benefits one by one. It connects you to others, makes new friends and contacts. Like for example, just to give you an example, Imtiaz, I know him because he and my son both were volunteering for an organization and they came together, became friends, and then we knew each other. So this is how we make new friends and contacts. And all of you are, I suppose, aware of 6 degrees of separation. This is the principle on which all the social media works. It helps you to expand your network, and it enhances your social and relationship skills also. So how do you communicate, how do you convince, how do you work as a part of the team are skills that can be transferred to your own business also. It is good for the body and mind. Stress, anger, anxiety, ये सब चीजें हमारे business में रहती है. रात की नींद खराब होना बहुत कॉमन होगा. आई एम श्योर ऑल ऑफ यू अंडरस्टैंड दिस फीलिंग. So it combats depression, makes you happy, makes life more meaningful, increases your confidence, provides a sense of purpose. So these are all things that make you feel good with your body and mind. It advances your career, business. As I told you, कि ये कुछ skills फायदेमंद होते हैं. Like for example, yesterday when we were talking to our youngsters, Imtiaz, a day before, Imtiaz gave a good talk, and he related how his volunteering days build skills in him which are helped him in his profession. So these are both soft skills as well as hard skills, and you get to learn and experiment a lot of things in a non-threatening environment. In profession, take a big loss. So there you are. This thing here, this is, you can do experimentation, try out new things, and learn a lot. Then it brings fun and fulfillment in life, because meaningful work can be relaxing and fulfilling. It breaks away from the routine you do, because you do things because you want to do, not because you have to do. You have a choice. You do what you like, not what is forced to you by other people, your customers, your bosses, or whoever it is. It provides you with a renewed motivation, creativity, and vision that remains with you for a whole lifetime. So there is this motto of doers. Successful people believe in the maxim, change of work is leisure. And every moment of time, if you're doing something meaningful, your life becomes meaningful. So you need to change. What are those? So old ideas and beliefs and our self-importance and ego need to be thrown away and come out of that. Here I end with that. Thank you very much for giving me a opportunity to talk to you, and for your attention. I would like to, if there are any questions, I would like to answer them.
Thank you, Mustafa sir. It was a really wonderful presentation. As always, you are a very thorough presenter, if I can call you that, and you organize things in a very good way with cartoons and animations and all those stuff, so that it is very easy to follow. So that is one skill that I'd like to learn from you. I do very bad presentations, so maybe I can do a little more fun presentations when I do that. Acha, you talked about 6 degrees of separation. Could you elaborate on that, please?
See, what happens is 6 degrees of separation is a concept which was published in 1970s में एक हार्वर्ड में research paper publish हुआ था कि दुनिया में कोई भी anybody in the world is not more than 6 degrees of separation. You understand? Physically, Sadiq bhai, you and I have never met.
Of course.
हाँ, physically बोल रहा हूँ.
Yes.
But I have met your dad. I have met Imtiaz. So you are 2 degrees away. And if I meet somebody and I shake hands with him, he's 1 degree away from me.
Okay.
So you are 2 degrees away from me. Now the question is, imagine the remotest place in India, that is the jungles of Andaman, okay, islands mein, and the remotest individual in the forest of Amazon river. How many degrees of separation are they connected with? It's usually never more than 6.
Okay.
हाँ, तो ये पेपर पब्लिश होने के बाद ये जो पूरा सोशल मीडिया खड़ा हुआ है ना, ये फेसबुक है या लिंक्डइन है, ये सब ये प्रिंसिपल के ऊपर खड़े हुए हैं. तो आप लिंक्डइन पे देखेंगे तो उसमें लिखा हुआ है 2 degrees away, 3 degrees away. किसी को कनेक्ट करने जाते हो, तो that is the degrees of separation. So your network grows exponentially by, if you raise it to 6, it's the whole world. 6 billion people, 7 billion people you are connected with. So just 1 or 2 degrees leads you to thousands of people.
Wow.
Huh.
So we as a young Rotary Club, we want to connect to the wider Rotary network. So you could give some
Yes.
suggestions to us so that we can connect
Yeah.
connect with them better.
So you have to start thinking in terms of mechanisms where you start connecting. For example, you have your district connection, district conferences. हाँ, तो वहां पे अटेंड करना इम्पोर्टेंट होता है. और फिर और भी कई होते हैं, इंटरनेशनल कॉन्फ्रेंसेस होते हैं आपके, वहां पे भी चाहिए. वहां पे नेटवर्किंग हो सकता है. जैसे देख रहे हैं आपके यहाँ का रोटरी का एक क्लब कोई तो भी है, वो जर्मन के 2 क्लब्स के साथ उन लोगों ने एक बस.
There are a lot made.
Sorry, there's some disturbance.
Not even one was made. No, baby, just take
कुछ पूछना चाह रहे हैं शायद.
You can continue. नहीं.
अच्छा. ओके. तो ट्रैक्टनबर्ग और ये जो सिस्टम्स 2 जर्मन क्लब्स है, उन्होंने एक बस दी है, which one of the Rotary clubs has donated to. I think ये जो मतिमंद बच्चों का स्कूल है ना, उनको दिया है, गवर्नर हाउस के बाजू में जो है ना वो. तो this is the sort of networking that happens. Many of these international Rotary clubs they have lots of funds, but they don't have projects, and they are willing to join hands. मगर उनसे जुड़ेंगे कब? जब आप जाके कनेक्ट होंगे तभी ना.
बिल्कुल.
बिल्कुल.
Being a non-Rotarian, you know so much about Rotary. That's really.
I was a district chairman for blood donation in Lions Club once upon a time.
Achha.
And I've been closely associated with Rotary. My uncle has been a member for probably now 60 years. He's 80 plus.
Achha. Oh.
He's been a Rotary member. I've been regularly attending. I have lots of friends in various Rotary clubs.
Right.
Yeah.
Is any other question?
Yeah. Any other question?
A great presentation, Mustafa sir. And this is Imtiaz here. So what I realized over here is volunteering is something which helps you grow as an individual. But besides that, you did mention a couple of scenarios where you spoke about donation and volunteering and so on. But then again, when many of us are not able to find the right kind of time, we have a lot of we are available, we are free, but we are not at that place where the action is actually happening. So how do we work it out in this scenario? In fact, there are many people who would want to volunteer, but either they are staying far away, or they cannot get out of home, or they are available at a different time when the actual program is not happening or action is not happening. What in this case? I mean, you might be having some suggestions for them.
Yeah, what happens is, इसमें 2 चीजें हैं. One is you organize your time for whatever you want to do. That's the first thing. The second thing is you choose things which are available when you want to work, when you have the time. So many a times, मुझे काम करना है कश्मीर में जाके, मगर यार मेरे यहाँ पे बाजू की झोपड़पट्टी में आग लगी हुई है, उसको मैं कुछ नहीं कर रहा हूँ, वहां की आग बुझाने की कोशिश. If you remember, I remember you had done a project के यहाँ के कोंडवा के हिल्स पे ट्री प्लांटेशन किया था in your college days. I still remember that. तो am I right?
Yeah.
वो तुमने क्या किया? You could have easily gone and planted trees on the Vetal टेकड़ी ना, या कहीं तो भी दूर जाके 100 किलोमीटर. But you did it very near to your own house. Right. So that's the sort of thing. और क्या है, honestly, most of the time इतना तो कोई भी busy नहीं होता है कि time नहीं है. हाँ. So you have to pick and choose your interest, your time, your constraints. वो जो गोल के अंदर का है ना स्टोरी, तुम आप लोगों ने पढ़ा होगा वो किताब, मैनेजिंग कंस्ट्रेंट्स.
एलियाहू गोल्ड्रैट.
हाँ, एलियाहू की स्टोरी गोल के अंदर. तो वो जो है, you have to understand what your constraints are. उसमें जो बैठता है करो ना. Make a
Okay, thank you.
Thank you. Yeah. Any other questions, please?
So it was a wonderful inputs, and thank you, sir, so far. I was really able to understand a lot from the first part, wherein you mentioned that more than donation, giving time is of more value, because then your money, you don't know where it is going, but your time and your efforts and your energy, certainly where it is going. So that is certainly something which gives back to you. The more you give, the more you get.
Yeah.
So that's something which is interesting. Okay.
I remember Rotarian Ayman Mehta is also a very good donor also, and she's a very active volunteer as well. Maybe she can ask a question.
One,
Because it is very related.
ask questions. No, it was no. I hardly do much, but it's been very, very interesting to hear, and especially about that 6 degrees. That is something I didn't know. So I'm very, very interested. I will certainly read up more about it tomorrow. And thank you so much for that
Thank
information.
you.
Mustafa
Very,
sir
very
is a
knowledgeable.
sea of knowledge. That's me.
Yeah.
Yes.
You must come and have give us a proper long chat and talk once we go, when we can meet in person.
Sure.
It will be so interesting
I
when
am
you come and
already
give a talk.
subscribing to your Ra.
Oh, you are? Okay, great.
Yeah.
Okay, that's
Yeah,
nice.
your brother is a friend of mine.
I see. Okay, that's very nice. So then you must visit Ra sometime. We've opened
Sure,
up
I will.
again.
Yeah.
So you must. You must. We
Thank
can have
you.
you there as a speaker for something for sure.
Sure, madam. Sure.
Yeah, definitely.
We can actually associate him with one of our Rotary projects. So we'll plan that out.
Yeah, we
What
must.
he's already doing is he's training young entrepreneurs, and he's not charging anything. About 25, 30 people who are there, young entrepreneurs were there, and I've been a part of some of his lectures, and they are wonderful. Matlab, the way he is training them, the way he is guiding them. Such kind of
wonderful.
hand holding तो MK कॉलेज में भी नहीं हो रहा है. सच में it is
very good.
commendable. क्या काम कर रहे हैं, ऐसा इतना जबरदस्त thing is doing. Through Muslim Chamber is doing that.
Okay.
It's a wonderful.
Very good. Excellent to have. Sure. Excellent to have heard you today.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much.
If there are no more questions or if there are any questions, so you can have one more question. Sanjay sir, if you would like to ask something.
No, we would like to meet sir personally and have a chat across, and some more knowledge he can shower on us for our new club.
Our member Rotarian Seema is also here. She is also a very good donor and a very active volunteer as well. So maybe she would like to ask something.
Sadiq? I don't know. I haven't attended the I just attended the later half thing. But I always wonder whether Rotary I have joined because I want to do something. But that doesn't necessarily mean for a whole society or for a whole community or for an organization. I would like to do something for an individual. Why is it that it's so rare to get help for an individual? Do you get me?
Yeah, I get
Like I was looking out for a donation to pay fees for my mate's son. But I did not find anyone or any means of doing so. So how does one go about that?
What happens is,
I understand because I spoke to Gupta ji and he said we are answerable as Rotarians for individual donations. But I would like to know that if I want to see, doing good for a community is one thing. Everyone is willing. There are international organizations wanting to help a school or an old age home or whatever who needs help. But is there any organization one can approach to help an individual? There are so many people who have lost jobs. I'm talking of individuals. In these times, a driver, a maid, a student who can't pay his fees. Is there some way to help these people as an individual, one-to-one?
Yeah, answer that.
Yeah. If you have asked the question, I'll try and answer. There are, as I said, there are two ways in which we can help the people. One is by giving them a temporary support in terms of monetary support, right? The other level of this thing is, which is more meaningful and long-term, is empowerment. So charity versus empowerment. you train people, you build their capabilities to and take them to a level where they are self-sustaining rather than continuously depending on grants and other things for this thing. Yes, it's a temporary solution, but we need to seriously think about how we can talk about empowerment rather than charity.
No,
So
I'm not-
yes,
What I mean is that one needs money now. See, a lot of people have lost jobs, and well, I'm not a big donor or anything, as Sadiq said. But I like to help in my own small way. I'm not a person who says, okay, I've done so many projects, or I've done so many, I gave so much to so many institutions. But if I even help one person in my own way, that is my contribution, which means much more to me. But that means I cannot find. What I mean is, okay, like as I said, somebody lost his job, he can't feed his family. At the moment, the need is to feed the family. Okay, that sustaining and all comes later on. But what is my immediate need? The family is going hungry. I cannot feed the family from my own pocket month after month, maybe say for 2-3 months. I know so many people around me who are jobless now. I don't mean the white collar. I mean the lower middle class, lower class people who are as I said, drivers and maids and the sweepers and guards and everybody have been laid off, or some factory workers. So how does one help that person individually?
yeah, I understand. I'll try and answer
Let
you.
me
Sorry.
help you out. Let
Yeah,
me help you
please.
out, please.
Yes.
See, I tell you, Seema, there is a group called Al Khair. I think Sadiq has guided that person of yours to that Al Khair Institute. They generally help individual people for getting money for education, right?
Okay.
So your person was guided to Al Khair. That is one. Secondly, you spoke about Rotary. How it works in Rotary? Rotary believes in giving a major help. Like if you give
Yes.
1 lakh rupees to one person, you are helping only one person. But if you give an institute and a computer or some instrument worth 1 lakh, there are hundreds of people who are benefiting it. So Rotary is helping a number of beneficiaries. Like HV Desai Hospital, we are helping out. We gave them equipment to work.
Question, Seema.
Yes, sure, please.
We gave them a microphone, that microscope, and that microscope is helping thousands of people every day. So that is the thing. And in Rotary, what we do is, suppose a individual person, like you said, your driver's son or somebody's son has come. So we individually at individual level, as individual persons, help out. Everybody shares out some little amount and tries to keep him up. Because individually, if you go to help, there is a lot of money required. We tried that, and it is not possible practically to help everybody, because there is, and plus to add to your this thing, there are a lot of government schemes available. Just now I posted a lot of government schemes which are that Maulana Azad is there, and there are so many schemes. So generally people
One can't reach those schemes, sir. One cannot reach.
Can I try and answer your
please,
question,
please,
madam,
sir.
in a different way? Yeah. See, what happens is, आप जो बोल रहे हैं, you mentioned that the need is here and now.
Yes.
And I need to do that now. Now let's understand, why did that urgency and the problem arise in the first place? And that has arisen because over the years, nobody has taken effort to empower them. So that's the first thing. The second thing is, I hope you Garaj Saro Vaimaro. Have you heard this saying?
No, I'm not a Maharashtrian. Could you translate?
Okay. So यहाँ पे the concept is कि अपनी गरज खत्म हो गई तो वैद मर गया तो भी चलेगा.
Okay. All right.
तो का मतलब क्या है? आपने डोनेशन दे दिया, उसका अभी प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व, अब फिर वो बाद में कब, when again he has a problem,
उसको अल्फेड ने बोला था
Anyways, well,
by
I
a
don't
month or few months or whatever, how does that help the person? So
no, I think this is only, this one can understand if one's stomach is empty, not once when one's stomach is full. You know, this what I'm trying to put. The urgency is now because of the situation, because of the lockdown. I don't mean that the persons, these people are not suffering, I mean, were not suffering, but they have been laid off. This is unprecedented. This has never happened before. So what if a person who's earning day-to-day basis and earning today, earning tomorrow, eating tomorrow, do in such a case?
I
Is
believe
yes, a
what
lot of NGOs are doing that, providing ration
there are a lot
to
of
people who can't afford that.
Yes, thank you so much. Yeah, but yeah, well, it partially answers my.
Yeah, but then, ma'am, I believe this gives us an opportunity to do a project in this area. I believe this is actually a place. If you are interested and if you are really keen in this area, we can certainly work out a project around this thing and take a lead as Rotary Club of Pune Cantonment, a satellite club. So I feel this is a good area we can discuss and we can elaborately plan out this project and we can work on this. If there's no one else doing, it's always an opportunity for us to do it. And if there are people doing it, wonderful. We can connect them with that. So I believe this is certainly which one area where Seema ma'am we can work out and discuss on third, and we can take it from there. I believe.
Yes, Rizwan Bojlani wants to ask a question, or maybe he wants to give a comment, please. Please, if you could.
Yeah, actually, a little answer to this question which Seema madam has asked and what Mustafa sir was about to explain. There are different areas has been chosen. One is emergency support. There is livelihood support. Third is long term. Fourth is education. There are different areas of working. Typically, there are many organizations. I wrote in the chat box. I think Pune has got around 26 organizations which we know they provide lively support as an individual, and they had presented themselves recently. One of them is CYDA, other is Pune Municipal Corporation Helpline. Just one has to call individually on that line. They note that number and call back and then provide the support. But they have some conditions, like condition mean to say that one cannot multiple time call them. Once they call, they support, and then they ask to come to their organization, get the training maybe for 1 week or maybe 2-3 days, and immediately they try to absorb him for some work which they can do. So here, I think your problem, what you asked, is been resolved. Like immediate support has been given by the ration, and then immediate livelihood has been provided until they get stabilized in their own life.
Could
But
you share some phone numbers with me?
Yeah, sure.
Addresses, phone numbers, names, anything would help.
But
I'll just get connected with him and I'll share on our Rotary group as well.
Okay.
Yeah, thank you so much. Yeah.
Typically, what Mustafa sir is doing, we are associated since long, that we work on long-term projects, and that too typically hand-holding. One is gathering. What we have done today is a gathering. We met, one lecture has been delivered. Based on our capability, we took it whatever we want. The other is seminar, wherein the experts come, they deliver some lectures. Again, it is dependent on the recipient's capabilities. But in hand-holding, it is something like we all depend on the recipient's capability. Until they stand on their feet, we support them, or we have to support them. And this is what is long-term solution to upgrade the society. Anyway, thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Mustafa sir, for what a wonderful evening with us and guiding us so well in the field of volunteerism that you are already doing. I now request Rotarian Sanjay for giving the vote of thanks.
Thank you, Sadiq. I thank Mr. Lokhandwala to guide us regarding volunteering, and I wish him to bless us and shower his knowledge and share his experiences sometime later. And I request Sadiq and Imtiaz to arrange for this thing. And I thank all the participants and participants from our parent club. Thank you.
Thank you so much.
Thank you and have a good evening.
Very
Yeah.
much for joining
Thank
us.
you, sir. Good
The
evening.
meeting is adjourned.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.